How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We tonight are going to start another project, and it involves this bad boy. What are we doing to it? Who's it for? Stay tuned. Again, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So glad each and every one of you can make it. This project is for Mr. Wayne Parker. Yes, sir. The Batman, or Batman Diecast. He had the Super Treasure Hunt Lamborghini Miura. I reached out to him. I asked him what he would want for it. And he wants me to build him an American muscle car. That's all he said. American muscle car. Well, I happen to have gotten this in a mail call, Random Act of Kindness mail call. And the person that sent this to me said I could do whatever I want to with it. So with that being stated, I normally do Camaros, I've done Porsches, I've done trucks, Monte Carlo, stuff like that. But I have never done a Firebird. And the Firebird is a distant cousin of the Camaro. And I knew instantly when he said American muscle car that I wanted to get a car and cut the hood out of it and put a different engine in it. Well, as you can see, this one already has a different engine in it. It's been LS swapped with twin turbo, it looks like. But that's not going to stay. That's going to get cut out. And what's cool about it is it's already got the radiator in it. So all I have to do is put the engine. And maybe do a little work on the fenders so you don't see the wheels. And paint this bad boy. So yes, let's get to it, shall we? These wheels did not come on this car. These wheels came, these are bearing style wheels, redline type. And what the person did that had this car before me used the bearing, the hub adapters. And it's just a split hub. You put it over the axles if you want to swap out and make your car look original redline. But you can see the problem with that is it does not allow for the thickness of an axle that goes through the wheel. So if you're replacing, I'm trying to find one real quick to show you. Let me use this one. I'll just use this truck. As you can see, the axles come all the way through. If you're going to be using these type wheels and the bearing adapters, the wheel is going to protrude that much further out because it's not taking into the consideration the thickness of the wheel. But that's okay. It still serves a purpose and it makes the car look really cool. It's just that I suggest if you're going to do this, to actually cut the axle and recrimp the end of it before you put the bearing on there. But that's, totally up to you. I've got this bad boy drilled apart. Standard fare, 3 tabs in the front, 3 tabs in the rear. The engine, like I said, is molded in there. As part of that, I'm going to try to cut along that front and along the firewall and the fenders and leave that. That way it hides the wheels and stuff from the top. And it has the standard clear glass, which I will be polishing and re-dipping. Of course, these wheels are not going to stay on it. But this has got to take a dunk in the North Carolina clay. And it's been raining for months now. So she ought to sink up pretty good. In she goes. Bye-bye. And next time you see this bad boy, it should be ready for priming and paint, depending on how I'm going to do the paint job. Don't know yet. I'm figuring this out as I go. I'm winging it, in other words. With that stated, we'll see you at the next step. So here we are outside. I really need to get this chrome off of this car. So we're going to use some easy off and give it a whirl and see what happens. Because I need to be able to see where I'm cutting this engine and everything. Because I want to leave as much of it as I can. So let's see what happens.